Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today this is a part 3 of answer 10 questions about those 10 careers I just give you on my YouTube. Okay. So anyway, let's get into it. It's too late. I just spend a lot of time on social media, so now I feel a little bit regret about it. About 45 minutes I have just wasted. But you know what? Actually, I improved my mental health because one of the best thing that I don't have in life is that I can control over myself. When I do something, I have to really discipline and really control. I have to take the efforts to control myself, to push myself to working. But sometimes it's pretty hard when I feel really tired. When I feel I don't have, it's for a long time. I lost a lot of time. I waste a lot of my time because I'm sick. I was sick. I was sick for a week, so that is made me feel very slow in my journey. So let's get into it. So number one is correlate. Correlate is just like two things related together. That is the meaning of car. Something, but it's the two things is related together. That is the meaning of correlate. So number two is presence. Present is just like you show off on something, or maybe in an event you show off in that event, or maybe in something else. It's just like in events you show off in that event. That's which means that you present in that event. And so that's the meaning of it. So number three is switch off. So switch off is like you stop to focus on something. You stop to focus on something and you push your mind to another things to focus on. And it's also have the meaning of just like turn off something, turn off the device. So number four is destined. So destined like just like you is available. Just like available, or it's the meaning of it's like it's just like the life. I don't know how to explain this word for you. So actually I don't know how to explain this word for you because I understand about Vietnamese what it's meaning, what is the exact meaning of this stuff, but obviously it's like the life of something. You just like when you're looking at someone and you just know that they are gonna be died on someday because their action in every day is really bad. And so that is I call what you I call what you're saying. It's just like the destined that they will be dying in their future. Okay. So number five is constructed. So constructed, it's just like you're just building something, just like you're building a house or something. You're building of it. You're building a house. You build your character. Something else. So number six is certain caliber. So certain caliber, it's just like the skill that you have enough skill to apply for something, right? You just have the good skill to apply to something. So number seven is misguidance. So misguidance is like you teaching someone is unrealistic, is do not real, or maybe just something is just like a wrong knowledge, or maybe you are taught to something is not real, to something wrong, to a wrong thing. So that's the meaning of misguidance. Sorry. So number eight is interact with. So interact with is like you just connect to someone, you talk to someone, just like you interact to them. Or maybe two things is is make something is like a combined together. It is also the meaning of interact with. So number nine is aggressively. So what is the meaning of this stuff? Aggressively, just like this is a strong word. Just want to make a verb to be stronger. You're working, but you're working aggressively, so which means that you just be angry and your boss force you to working, or you working with angry emotion. So number 10 is justify. What is the meaning of this stuff? Justify. So justify is like you just prove to something, or you just demonstrate something. You just prevent something that you did. That is the meaning of justify. So now I'm gonna answer my 10 questions I prepared for me. So number one is how does my daily routine correlate with my productivities? Okay, obviously I have to set for myself a schedule before. I have to set for myself a schedule before so I can know that what I need to do. Next, what I have to do, what I will do tomorrow. And next is I have to accomplish my goals. What my quota I set it for myself. I will do it. I will try to do it. And I try to accomplish it in the next day. So from that moment, when I done my schedule, when I done my routine, obviously it will correlate to my productivities, right? Because I said what I did, I set my goals, so obviously that goal is have to relate to my productivities, or maybe just have to correlate to my productivities, right? So number two is what is strong presence important during a presentation? Obviously, when you have a strong presence in a presentation, you will feel really comfortable. When you're so beautiful, or maybe you're just so handsome, you have nothing to be bad. You have nothing worse. You have nothing bad on your face. Nothing pain point of something on your body. You feel that when you feel really confident, and then you will present with a good emotion, and you feel really comfortable, and you will present your presentation So from that moment, your presentation with big confidence, so you feel really strong. Yeah, it makes you feel more really confident. So that is why strong passion is important during a presentation, right? And also, presentation is the meaning of like you have the good reputation. You can connect to your audience, right? So number 3 is, when do you usually switch off from home, from work, or home for school? Again, when do I usually switch off from work or school? Okay, obviously I always set for me a schedule before a new day comes to me. When I set a message for me a goals, for me a quota tomorrow, I know what I need to do next and how I did it. Okay, so I usually spend a lot of time for school than working, and also I do not working anymore. Yeah, I just feel really lazy, and sometimes I feel really tired, and I need my help. I need help to help me. So that is why you should that you should protect your health before your health take you down. So yeah, I do not usually switch off from home or school, but obviously it's none. I usually use nap time, and just working a few hours. Just have 2 hours. Okay, have an hour. Okay. So number 4 is, do I believe I'm destined for something specific in life? Yeah, I believe I'm destined for something specific in life. For success in life, for help my parents, help my family, change or life, right? Yeah, I'm do not fantasizing. I'm not to imagine too much about my future. It's not my fantasizing, but I always feel that I'm the chosen person. I'm the chosen person, right? And yeah, obviously when I'm fantasizing, I do it. I did it. I'm take action, right? I'm not just fantasizing. I'm not just sitting down and start fantasizing, but also I take action. I set my goals and I take action. But it is but it's for a long time. I always said I didn't get any money, because also I set a lot of my goals related to money, but I haven't got it. I didn't do it. Sorry, I haven't got it. I haven't gotten it. Okay, so yeah, I just believe that. I hope that that's not fantasizing. That's not my fantasize. So number 5 is, how was your school? How was your school or home constructed to support learning or comfort? How was my school or home constructed to support learning or comfort? Yeah, I usually go to school to just make me feel happier. Yeah, because on school I can play with my friend. Yeah, they're very fun. Yeah, I play games on my school and start to laughing together. Yeah, that's make my spirits feel better and not being lazy and stressed. And at home, it support with learning, because at home I have Wi-Fi. I have all devices to help me find knowledge. Yeah, from that moment I can very easy to approach to knowledge and start learning. So I use school to stretch out, to reduce my stress, and I use home to improve my knowledge. That is. Number 6 is, what action show that someone is a certain caliber in leadership? Yeah, I don't know, but the action show that someone is of a certain caliber in leadership, that they can lead people, lead a team. They can empathy what people are thinking, what members are thinking, and they know that what they need to do for them. What's time they need to be angry, they need to be serious, but what's time they need to be chilled. They need to make people feel really comfortable. So yeah. That action, that some of the action I just give for you is, I think that is a certain caliber the best way to prove a person have a certain caliber in leadership. So number 6 and number 7 is, how can we avoid misguided when learning something new? So before you learn something new, you have to obviously the first time you have to learn it. If you don't learn it, you can know that there is a misguidance or something else. You have to learn it. So the first step is you learn it. The second step is you have to compare it to other people. You can ask on you can research a lot of you can use your social media, you use your internet to research about the topic you are looking for. So from that, you just check out it, and next you have to learn it and try to use it. So that is when you can avoid misguidance when learning something new. It's help you save your time. So number 8 is, what skills help I interact with people from different backgrounds? The skill help me interact with people from different backgrounds. I think that the empathy skill, you can understand the feeling of other people. You can really easy to connect to them. But for me, I don't need. I think interact with all people in the world. It's not necessary for me. I really hate some people. It's just like really, stupid. Yeah, it's not like stupid. It's like make their parents bad. Yeah, just like do not follow the parents' rule. Yeah, I mean that it's just like the bad guys. Always like the stupid guys in the schools, and always fantasizing about themselves and do not take action. So yeah, obviously skills help me interact with people from different routes. Is number one is confident. You have to open your mouth and start to talking with them, start to connect to them. So number two is empathy. Yeah, when you can connect to them, you have to understand what they want to talk about. So I think that is two things that help you interact with people more confident, and easily, right? So number 9 is being aggressive always bad, or can it be useful in some situations? Yeah, always being aggressive is really bad because it's make everything is just like not fun. Yeah, sometimes you have to make something fun, and it's just like the medical to, it's just like the medical to help other people save their life, reduce their stress, and motivated people. But I know it's useful in some situations. It's like you want to people do not being lazy, and you just want to make everything is you aggressively. You have to be really serious with people, with your employee. When you're a leader, you have to make your employee scared you. So that being aggressive is, I think, really good for you, good for your team. It's just like make them, do not being lazy anymore and start to serious with their work. So number 10 is how do I justify? How do I justify my goals when people doubt your abilities? Yeah, if I'm working for someone, I can, number one is don't take them anything, just give them the values. Yeah, that is how I can justify for my goals when people doubt my abilities. Obviously, if I do my goals and people start to talk to me something that make me feel that I need to stop, I fuck up those people, because yeah, I need them. I need someone motivated me and help me overcome a challenge. Or in working, when I'm working, I I justify my work for my client by just give the value first. I don't take the money immediately. I do not make the price immediately. I just give them the values first. If I do not have experience before, if I have experience before, I just show for them. Just that is your testimonial. Just show for them, and they will believe in you. Or not, you don't have it. Just working for them, and do not take the bill. Do not take the price. Do not take the payment. Okay, so that is how I can justify my goals when someone doubts my abilities. I think that is really easy to understand, right? So anyway, that is my 10 question, my 10 vocabulary I just give you. I hope that you can understand what I say, and see you for the next time.